Representative Brands, when you're recognized for a question.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can you guys go over the big difference in Senator Pryor's bill and Congressman Crawford's bill? I know you preferred Congressman Crawford and hoping that Senator Pryor would beef his up, but exactly what is it that he needs to beef up in his bill to get out of the Senate?
The main difference, there are a couple of little small differences. Congressman Crawford specifically mentions water districts and some things like that are, I think we just all didn't think of whenever we were getting Senator Pryor's bill pulled together. But the main difference is Congressman Crawford's bill looks at the economic impact of not only the designation of critical habitat, but also the listing. Now, it doesn't change the fact that the listing is a science-based decision. It just says, okay, we're going to see what that impact is for informational purposes. Senator Pryor's bill didn't look like that far. It just looked at the economic impact of the actual designation of critical habitat, the total economic impact. So Senator Pryor's office is agreeable to changing theirs, refiling is what they will do, with similar language to Congressman Crawford.
And do we think Senator Pryor, he is agreeable and is going to do that? And one of the things, and Mr. Boggs, that I was thinking about on private property, that, you know, I'm in my district about the Buffalo River, and I know that one of these species has been found in the Buffalo River. So I'm thinking out here, and is it not conceivable in the near future that this act continues on as it is, that floating would be prohibited? I mean, how could you continue to have hundreds of thousands of people float down the river with a little mussel in it?
I don't see that. Because specifically these mussels. I talk so bad. I don't see that happening, at least not in the near future, because specifically these particular creatures are affected more by sedimentation than anything else. This is what we're finding.
But human element or activity would have any.
Typically, their presence is not been an issue.
And we say that now, but we really don't know.
But, you know, if you want to talk 50 years from now, I don't, because there are
A lot of things,
more of them that we don't know.
since the inception of the river in 1974, there has a lot of changes and regulations that's come along in the last 30, 40 years to that river that, you know, back when the river was first designated as the first national river of the United States, it wasn't even a big deal. I mean, we can't say that today. I mean, you know, economic activity and everything has been greatly affected up in my district, Searcy County, Newton County, even parts of Boone County because of the river. And so, you know, to me, this is just the start, like you were talking, Mr. Simon, and Randy were talking about. Where does it lead? Like we just keep continuing on more regulations, and you know, it starts as a good idea, and then whoever they, and I'm not sure who they is anymore. You know, tell me who they is. When Jeremy was talking about the government, well, who is the government? I mean, where do these regulations come from? Who thinks of this stuff? I don't know. Can you tell me who that is?
You know, it all starts at the grassroots level. I mean, but who draws those regulations up? It's certainly, you know, a combination of elected officials.
So, like we were talking, you know, if we could trust our elected officials, especially out in Washington, to come up with common sense solutions. I mean, instead of this bunch of crazy stuff we're talking about, we wouldn't be sitting here today. We wouldn't have all these problems. But it, you know, and it's a big problem. I understand that. But you know, let me know who they is and why they are doing what they're doing, and we'll go from there. Thank you, Mr. Chair.